Going to turn back to the weather now, and we're starting to see a little bit of a change in the consistency of the snow.
Yeah, better visibility. So what does that mean in terms of totals and how long this is going to last, Mark?
You know, it's pretty much doing what we expected, guys. We've been talking all along the coastline. We'd start to see maybe this consistency changing a little bit, more of a granular nature to the snow, grainy crystals, and eventually some sleet. We've been watching the sleet come up along Long Island and moving across the Block Island Sound area now. We're live here in the Middletown Newport line, of course, Memorial Boulevard. First Beach is right over there. We look at that often, but I wanted to kind of capture some of the light here in the street light to show you that it is still snowing, but the visibility has improved somewhat. Now, regardless of your surface temperature, which is still very cold, 24 in Middletown, but it's that east-northeast wind direction. It's bringing in slightly higher temperatures off the surface here, a few hundred feet up. So between the cloud and the ground, we're finding temperatures are close to the freezing mark, and that's having an effect on the structure of the snow, and that will continue to be the case over the course of the next several hours toward the coast. Farther inland, it's all cold from the cloud to the surface. It's going to stay as all snow. We're not concerned about that. Northern Providence County, northern Bristol County, Mass, and areas to the north. Mile and a quarter visibility Block Island. That tells us certainly that that heavy snow has changed over to at least some of that crystal mix. So that's reducing the amount of snow and the rapid intensification there. We go from 28 on Block Island, same for Nantucket, to 16 in Providence, 25 New Bedford, more exposed to that east wind here, and along in north and west of Interstate 95, still single digits to near 10 degrees in Burrillville and in Smithfield. Bitterly cold. Obviously, Arctic air is still in place. The temperatures south and east of the Interstate of 95 coming up by 11 p.m. or midnight, perhaps even into the upper 20s. So I do think we are going to see the intense, rapid rate of that snowfall accumulation coming to a little bit of an end over the course of the next several hours. We get around 9, 10 o'clock or so tonight. Other thing we've been looking at is some strong wind gusts, gusting around 40 miles an hour for the Outer Cape. Right now, 37 Chatham. They had a 44-mile-an-hour gust last hour, 39 for the Vineyard. So some very strong wind, 41-mile-an-hour gust at Block Island. We shouldn't see those wind gusts make it farther inland, more confined to the coast, but 30 to 40-mile-an-hour wind absolutely possible for these next several hours along our coast. Heard from Burrillville at 11, Johnston 11, East Greenwich 10.5. East Providence 9.8, Cranston 9. I'll be updating these numbers in the next half hour. Throw some Massachusetts numbers on there for you as well. Just to put this into perspective, it was 4 years ago almost to the day when we had our last big storm like this. You remember that January 22 blizzard, 19.3 inches to go. We have a long way to go, I should say, to get to that range. Cranston, we were a stone's throw from TF Green at 9, maybe 9.5 inches. So do I think we're going to see another 10 in this area? I do not. I think we're looking at something in this ballpark. A lot of you are already in that 10 to 12 inch range along our southern coastline. You may not get much additional, maybe another inch, couple of inches right along the immediate shoreline. I do think looking at some of the higher resolution guidance, these areas here in this pinkish shade, I think you're looking at maybe on the low end 3 or 4 inches, higher end 6 to 8 inches additional on top of what you already have. So that's going to get you into that range. And we're going to continue to see the snow in the post-midnight time frame, early tomorrow morning time frame across parts of the Boston metro area continue to add up there. So I think that's going to be the bullseye out of the storm. Just looking at the size of this system, incidentally, that snow, if you were watching the Pats game, not tied into our snowstorm here, but real interesting upslope flow in the front range of the Rockies with that wind coming in for them. Played a big role, I'm sure, in that game. Look at all the tropical moisture that's coming here out of the Gulf. This continues to move over that very cold air mass. So that's why we have all that heavy snow, or that heavy snow rate that we've been experiencing for the last several hours. And again, we want to watch from just south of Willimantic to Providence to south of Taunton, that better chance for that sleet to mix in to reduce the amount of snowfall accumulation. Areas to the north of that, that's where we're going to see the biggest totals. That's where the snow stays lighter and fluffier. It gets a little bit heavier and more packed down as you find yourself working farther to the south. So a heads up on that. If you can move it now, it might be in your best interest to do so, especially if you're watching us from the coast, because as that sleet mixes in, it's going to just make that a heavier move for you. All right, we're still looking at some light snow showers tomorrow, Patrice and Dan. And call it a weather alert because I think travel is going to be challenging at times. An additional couple of inches in spots. And then we're just cold and dry. Nighttime lows single digits, afternoon highs in the 20s all this week.